Hey, I just read this wonderful book called Unguarded by Hogan, and it made me realize a few things that she did so well that I hope I can do them half as well in my own book. And the first thing I want to point out is the dark moment, and that's in any book near the end when everything goes wrong, and the darker the dark moment is, the better the payoff when everything goes right again at the end. So in romance, that's really hard to do because you need to convince readers that your couple has no future together when you've just spent the whole book showing your reader how much these two really need each other. So Hogan pulls this off beautifully. Her dark moment just, she set it up so that everything really does go wrong all at the same time. I wasn't prepared for the antagonist to show up again. I wasn't prepared for everything to go wrong all on the same night, and she really brought it. You kind of know it's coming, which is almost, that's almost worse because you have a little bit of dread, but then it's so much worse than you think it's going to be, and I was really floored by her skill in pulling that off, so way to go. This book by Hogan makes great use of setting. It's set in Vermont, and she does a really great job with Vermont, even though she's from New Zealand, which is damn impressive because you don't want to read a book by me about New Zealand, not without some serious research, which she must have done. But also, it's set in a veterinary clinic, and I don't know really anything about veterinary clinics, but this book reads like she lived it, but it's not in your face, like the details aren't in your face. It's just funny. And she used this part of exploring the veterinary clinic in a part of the book where it's the fun and games portion of the book, so they're just meeting and kind of getting to know each other, and you can tell there's an attraction there, but nothing's happened really yet. But man, those scenes that new vet tech gets into trouble because he doesn't really know animals, they're hilarious. And the reason they're so great is not just because she went and wrote a bunch of funny things, but every single one of them reflects on the character of Ty. So every time he gets into a scrape, it's because of something that has to do with his personality, and that is just gold. You're learning about him, you're learning about, dog surgery, and you're learning about the perils of laundry all at the same time, and it is something else. One more thing that amazed me about this book is something that I struggle with in my own work, and that's she wrote a montage scene. So in a movie when they want to show maybe two characters falling in love and then they quickly show you a bunch of little scenes that are supposed to take place over a long period of time, maybe weeks, where it's just the two characters on a Ferris wheel and then the two characters in a restaurant, and they're always happy and laughing, and oh, this is the fun we're falling in love part, and film is really good at that. You can do a montage. It could last 17 seconds on the screen, but show you 7 different things. And right in the right spot in this book, Hogan does that. She writes like a montage on the page, and it is lovely and seamless, and I was quite in awe of her ability to pass time that way in a way that the reader was not super conscious of. All in all, I thought this book was great. I thought the humor was great. The pace is wonderful. The dark moment is everything, and I think you should read it. Hey, thanks for watching this video in the How to Write a Romance Novel series. Like most people, I mostly read books for fun, but every once in a while I string together a couple of lucid thoughts about what a romance novel should be and when one is excellent, and that's why I share them with you. So thanks a ton!